in the game. About to kick off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The gun to give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some info.
Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires fires toward the target. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Kentucky. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Using his feet to buy time. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Turning it on! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Here comes that Alabama offense. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Wildcats! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Man, how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He's got it. Gashing the D on the right. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jordan. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Beck. Under fire. Quarterback just flat and missed him. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Now the play fake. He fires to the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. Oh, a lot of space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on it. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Beck. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Alabama quickly back to the line. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going for it all. Touchdown tie! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 25. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Going deep. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's loose. Touchdown, Kentucky. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a play call. Fourth and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Taylor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Keep it on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to get...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Alabama! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for space, it's Berry. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up and he plucked it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and...
Hauls it in, the first down and more.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Unleashes one. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Slings it downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll try the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
The RPO. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Trying to bull his way out. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if thought the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Berry. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He is in there. The two-point conversion gives them the lead. And what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.